35 update on conditions. We do have the patient on a board. Rescue 41. Keep that lane open, but you park about 50 yards ahead of you behind that PD car. Copy. Down some duct tape. Duct tape. Copy. Update on conditions. We have the patient package, IV started. Miss Stokes is working its way down right now. I'll let you know when she's on her way up the hill. Mention 35, we've got the patient loaded.
Driving line? We're driving the medic line? Driving? Yeah, you're driving the medic line? Probably in the back, right? Yeah.
Yep. Here's our Hans out. Let's go. Better land. Shirley, you guys better.
TJ Zerr, Z-E-R-R.
Okay. And TJ, you live right here in the neighborhood, correct?
I do. I live in the house right behind us.
What brought you out here tonight?
Yeah, about midnight, we heard a loud crash, and a car had gone off the edge of the cliff here, down to the bottom of the canyon, and woke my wife and I up, and we came out with a bunch of the other neighbors, and one of the neighbors went down and got to the car and the woman first until the police got here.
This isn't the first time you and I have met.
No, yeah, this The end of this road here has had multiple accidents, some very serious. This one, obviously, the woman appears to be in pretty bad shape, but it's really a safety hazard to drivers, and it's also a safety hazard to the neighborhood here. And you know, the city's done a couple low-cost, kind of minor things, but at the end of the day, the very construction, the layout of the road here is a hazard, and something needs to change.
What is it that what is it that makes that? What is it that describe the road to me for somebody who isn't looking at what we're looking at? What do you see when you come down this road and it ends?
Yeah, the road is labeled Regents from 52, and the width of the road appears to be a highway, I think, to most people that aren't from this neighborhood. And in the middle of the night when they're alone, and certainly my guess is probably there's been drinking involved, that people don't realize that it's going to come to a stop. And there's some markings, but obviously it wasn't good enough tonight, and it hasn't been good enough in the past.
It looks like once they go through the barricade, you see something yellow. It looks like he's like, uh-oh, something yellow, and right around.
Yeah, she appeared to actually swerve away from the things that the city has put up, which is why it's the exact construction of the road that is the problem. There's enough space here in the road where they could add turds in and reduce the steepness and reduce the speed that people come down this hill, and it would prevent accidents like this.
How many accidents have you encountered in this situation? How long have you lived there again?
For about 3 years, and you know, tire screeching is something that happened a lot when we first moved in, and some of the changes that the city's made, the stop signs have made some marginal improvement in that area, but you know, I think there's been at least 5 or 6 collisions with the wood fence, and about a year ago, September last year, a drunk driver actually went through the wall in front of our house into my backyard, which obviously was a very scary event for my family and I. And so, you know, we're just hoping that somebody from the city can look at this, see how many things have happened here. I know several years ago, before we moved in, there was a driver that went all the way over the cliff, I believe on a motorcycle maybe, and either they died or ended up being a paraplegic. And so, you know, there's enough data points and enough things that have happened here that it seems like somebody should be able to step up and make a change to the physical construction of the road, where it would just be impossible to get the speeds that people are getting before it's too late.